Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we will discuss the pattern verb take form of okimasu. This is info sentence pattern and it is important, uh, very important. Before starting, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also share to them who are interested to study Japanese, and you guys can study Japanese live with me, face to face, like online Japanese with me. And again, if you're having any queries regarding the sessions or you're not getting anything properly, you can leave it in the comment down below. I'll try my best to give the replies and make it clear to you guys again. Okay, so now let us start with our today's class. Our only we are going to discuss one pattern in this video and I'll be clearing it very properly. Our pattern is verb they form okimasu. Now, first, let us know what are the uses of this pattern. There are three uses of this pattern. Is basically one is completion. You're completing your action by giving a deadline or by giving a perfect time or date or something. Basically a deadline. You have to complete the action by the deadline. Completion of the action. Completion of the action by the deadline. By the deadline. Clear. You have to complete the action by means a time is given to you and you have to do it. Or example, you can someone had given you an event by this like before the birthday party, you have to submit me the reports or whatever. You are having the deadline, you're having a reason before that you have to do it. This was the first use. Now, what is the second use of the same is completion of the action, completion of the action for readiness for doing the action. Now, our second use of this pattern is you're completing your action, and your reason for that is in the future you are able to do it properly or easily. Let me speak an example like, please put this notebook back from where you took. Now, the speaker is saying that from where you took the notebook, you should keep it back to its place, to its original place, so that in the future he might not get, not be tough, or it should be not hard for the speaker to find it or anything. Like for the readiness of your future action or any verb, like uh, completion of the action, completion of the action for readiness of doing the action in future. For in about your future, you're doing an action and you're also having the benefit of this action even in the future. For example, like let's have a real base example. You're creating a business, right? At the starting, yeah, it's obvious that it won't go that high, but if you do it, if you work on it, so it would go up, it would go higher in your future. So you will be getting promotions or whatever. So it is the benefit now. You started in the past, now you're getting the benefits in the future. You're starting now, you will be getting the benefits in the future. For example, a real base example for students, you're studying now, you're not focused or you don't want, yeah, mostly students don't want, they find boring this stuff, but you're studying now, and the benefit you will be getting in the future. In the future you can just lay down and watch whatever you want or whatever you can do, but if you study now. Okay, so this was the second use. Now our third use for here is to means if you're taking something from a place, so just leave it. Leave as it. For example, like we are talking about when you're angry, so someone is saying, where should I put this glasses? So you're just saying, just leave them like this. Just leave it where they are. So means just leave it as it is. Either it is on the ground or it is either it's on a fan or wherever. Okay, now let us make examples one by one. We'll make example with the first use first. Example 1. Here goes completion of the action by the deadline. You have to complete your action by given a deadline, and the structure is verb form and okimasu. Okimasu will be used even if you're having a verb or not a verb. Yeah, you should have a verb in the sentences, but okimasu will be used. So let's have read this documents read this documents by the trip or before the trip. Let's have before the trip. Read these documents before the trip. Now the speaker or the listener has given a deadline that before the trip he or she has to read this document. It's necessary to read before the trip. So it's a deadline. So before the trip, Ryoko no Maini before the trip, read this document which is Kono Shiryo O. Now, yomimas is our verb for read. Now, if we would make the tail form of yomimas would be yonde. Yonde. Now, here our pattern is okimas. Okimas. And if you would be making a request, please do it. So, okimas oite kudasai. Because before kudasai, always tail form is used. Okay. Now, I hope it's clear. Let's move to our second use. Use number second, readiness. Okay. Completion of the action for readiness of for doing the action in the future. Um, after using the scissors, keep it on its original place. Original place. Now, before means when you finish using the scissors, please keep it from where have you took it. Okay. So now the person is saying this because so he or she might not get problem finding it in the future. So means for the readiness of the future. Now, after using the scissors is hasami o tsukaimasu to use katara. Tsukatara, keep it on original place. Original place is moto no tokoro. Moto no tokoro ni. To keep is okimasu. So which would be oite, oite kudasai. Or you can even use to keep it means to return it on its original place. So which is modoshimasu. Now here modoshite is our verb. Modoshimasu. Okimasu is our verb. Now we are using our pattern is verb they form before okimasu. Okay, this is cleared. Now before even kudasai we use the plain form. Sorry, we use the te form. So we have used okimasu. Same the te form of okimasu here. So this is use 1 and use 2. Okay. Moving to our third use, same like leave the chair as they are. Leave the chair as they are means leave the chair as they are. No need to do something. So isuwa, chair is isuwa. Leave as they are. Sono mama ni. Sono mama ni okimasu. Sono mama ni okimasu. Isuwa sono mama ni okimasu means leave the chair. So this was the uses of the form okimasu. I hope you got it and like this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Also share, and if you're having any queries again, don't forget to leave it in the comment down below. I'll try my best to give the replies and see you in my next video.